Welcome to this vidcast on networking. And joining us today is Jay Cassavant, President of Vantage Point Recruiting. Jay, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Louise.
So today we're talking about a subject that is extremely important in all aspects of your life, which is networking. So I think we already know what networking is, but in the world of Web 2.0 and what's happening with all these different tools out there, how has it changed, Jay?
Well, it just allows for people to reach out in a much more consistent and in a more meaningful manner. You can talk to people through LinkedIn. Certainly Facebook has changed the dynamics, and all these vehicles are really about engaging with people on a consistent basis, about interests, about charities, about group interests and dynamics, where you consistently are reminded about events, about people's accomplishments and what's going on in the area, and it's just a lot easier to stay in touch.
Right, and actually I was reading somewhere that they call it ambient intimacy, where you don't have to email someone, you don't have to call them, but you can see updates. And you know, if we think about what happened 10 years ago, you'd leave a position and go to a new position, and you wouldn't be able to have a consistent form of connection. But you think of some wonderful tool like LinkedIn.
Yes.
You can be connected with people from all aspects of your life.
Right. LinkedIn really allows people to stay connected. And in this day and age, it's so important to stay in touch with those people that are part of your past. Prime example, I had a person that I recently placed at an organization where he'd worked 10 years ago. Wow. And because he had an excellent rapport with his previous manager, it was an easy bring back, and because they already knew about his skills, his integrity, his character. It was a wonderful fit.
Interesting, that's cool. Well, you know, another thing that's really interesting with networking, and I think that people need to consider, is the reciprocity piece. That it's not a one-way street. That it's, you know, it's when you meet with someone, what can I do for you? Right.
And it's interesting that you bring up that topic, because realistically, that's so important, is to be thinking about the other person, because they in turn will automatically be thinking reciprocity. Well, this person's thinking about me. What can I do for them? Mm-hmm. And that's really big in today's day and age, because whether you're interviewing, whether you're just meeting a person for the fun of it, for the social part of it, be thinking about that person, what they're all about, what their interests are. It will come back to you, and it's really being thoughtful. Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really about being genuine too. You know, I think that plays a big role. And even if you're in a new position or have been in a position for a while, it's really important to, I think the analogy is a flower garden. Water that flower garden, keep in touch with people, and see what they can do for you.
It's a lot about self-improvement. Mm-hmm. and realizing that whatever you do, you got to be thinking in terms of what you can do for other people, because those are the people that in a lot of respects might be able to provide to you information or contacts. Mm-hmm. that will lead you to a better career line.
Exactly, exactly. So, Jay, for any of our viewers out there that want to talk to you about networking or want to contact you for your services, how would they get in touch with you?
I'm always reachable at vantagepointrecruiting.com, and my phone number is 207-878-8831.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Louise.